2019 A-Levels, question 8, part 1. Name 4 main items of exports and imports of Sri Lanka. Can someone quickly tell me, Lamai, and tell me the year that we did this? Tell me the 4 main export items. Exports, we have number 1, garments, or you can say textiles. Number 2, spices, spices are not a main export. We have tea, we have rubber. What is number 4? Rubber products. Be careful with spices. Petroleum. එතකොට ළමයි imports, you tell me what are the main imports that we had in the recent years. I showed you. We have fuel, that's number 1. Alcohol, not much. Machinery and equipment, yes. Machinery and equipment. Then textile articles, right? So we textile article, that's there in exports also. The main thing lamai textile articles කියන්නේ the cloth and those stuff, okay? Cloth, thread. Then there is building materials, yes. Building materials. You have food and beverages, okay? Petroleum products, export in sense, refined petroleum lamai. We import crude oil from the Middle East and we refine it. We convert that into petrol and diesel. That's called refined petroleum. And some of it we export, guys. That's why it's there on export. Yes, chemical products. No, it doesn't have to be in order. If you can write 4 main, you will get your marks. Okay. Done. We discussed this in a previous paper also. I went faster. 2. This question is asking, what is competitive advantage? What are the sources? Guys, is this comparative advantage? Yes or no? This is where a lot of students made a mistake. In the 2019 syllabus, a new thing that was added to the syllabus was something called competitive advantage. Now, until this time, past papers were not, because in 2019 only it got added. How to ask in past papers then? So when they asked what is competitive advantage, so many students, like because now teachers also don't update sometimes when the new syllabus comes, they use the same old tune that they used before. They don't see what new was added, they don't do. So as a result, what happened? Now, for the Sinhala medium students, this is not a problem. Because the words are completely different. I don't know what the words are. Words are different. But now English medium, comparative, competitive, sounds almost the same. Sounds also same, spellings also somewhat the same. People thought this is comparative. It's the English medium fellows who made the mistake. Single medium fellows, fine. I don't know what the words are for comparative and competitive advantage. But they realized, okay, this is another thing. This is not comparative advantage for them. Our fellows made the mistake. What is competitive advantage now? Competitive advantage can be for a country also, can be for a firm also, can be for anything. But what is this? A competitive advantage, okay, where one country, or maybe let's say where one firm can provide more value, where they have, yes, they have an advantage over the other firms. So what is a competitive advantage? You can start off by saying, Lamai, where one firm has an advantage over the other firms. How do they have an advantage over the other firms? Because they can provide monada. They can provide higher value. The firms can provide greater value than their competitors. You tell me, Lamai, how can you provide greater value than your competitors? There are 2 ways that you can provide greater value. One is a cost advantage. How can you provide greater value that way? Maybe the same product, okay, the same product at a lower price. You're also offering the same product like your competitor, but you're giving it at a lower price. Let's say, Tabai, I am doing a mock exam. Another teacher is also doing a mock exam. Papers are the same, class is the same, explanation same, everything is the same. But that teacher is charging only, let's say, 3,000. I charge 4,000 a month. So therefore, that teacher provides more value. Same product at a lower price. This is what you call the cost advantage. Okay. Then what is the other way you can provide more value? Another way that you can provide more value is at the same price, okay, same price, you can offer same price, but a differentiated, or you can say high quality, product. At the same price, you can provide a differentiated or higher quality product. That is what you call a what thing? That's more like a differentiation source. Okay? You have an advantage because you are different from the other. Oh, you provide. So once again, what is competitive advantage? Competitive advantage is where you have an advantage over your rivals. It can be a firm, it can be a country. You have a better advantage. Why do you have a better advantage? Because you provide greater value than them. How can you provide greater value? Either the same product, you have to give it at a lesser cost. That means you have a cost advantage. Or for the same price, you have to give a higher quality or a better differentiated product. That's like a differentiation. So you tell me, as a result of having a competitive advantage, what can you say about the profit? The firm can earn a profit higher than the average profit. So if the firm can earn a higher than the average, now, for example, let's say all the econ teachers in Sri Lanka, English medium, let's say for a month, they are making a profit of 100,000. We'll assume if I am making a profit of 150,000, that means I have a competitive advantage because I am providing more value than the other teachers. That is why maybe more students are coming to me. That is why I'm getting more profit than the average profit. So if you take the average profit, let's say econ teachers 100,000 a month, but I am getting 150 means I have a competitive advantage. So as a result, what can happen, Lamai? As a result, a firm can earn more than the average profit in the industry. You can earn more than average profit in the industry. So you can write this. It's the first time you are writing this. So there is another question for that I will not explain again. Okay. So for 2 marks, it's really unknown. But if you can cover these points, perfect. There is another part of this question. What are the sources of competitive advantage? Why do you have a competitive advantage over the other people? What are the reasons? How come? How come you're able to provide better value than your competitors? You tell me, Lamai. There are 2 main sources. What are the sources? 2 main. There are sub reasons also. It's directly there in my table as well. There are cost sources. Okay. And there are cost sources, Lamai, and there are differentiation sources. You tell me what are the cost sources? What are the cost sources? Okay. You have economies of scale. You have better bargaining power. So you can bargain with your suppliers and get at a lower cost, right? Better bargaining power. Okay. You're using your resources very efficiently. Efficient utilization of resources. Anything else? No, you don't have to explain in detail, but better to give a heading and give. Anything else, Lama? Cost sources. How come you have a how come you have a lower cost than the other people? Maybe because you have economies of scale, maybe because you have better bargaining power, maybe because you're using efficient utilization of resources, maybe even better technology. Okay, better technology. Okay. You tell me my differentiation sources, reasons why you might be different from the other person. Maybe you're doing what? Maybe you have better branding, Lama. Okay, now that is what Apple is doing now. Now, why do you think Apple has a competitive advantage over all the other products? Because of what reason? Because of their branding. Now, see, even my other phone kind of got old. I also got a new iPhone. So why? Why did why are people moving into an iPhone now? Reason? Branding. Because that gives you things. So branding is that image they have set. No, they have set. Okay, iPhone is that you all know, right? That's the branding. Anything else? Okay, so maybe you're different because you're having high quality, right? So you can produce quality products. Maybe you have new innovations. That's why you are different from the others. Anything else? Any differentiation sources? Give me a second. Okay. Maybe you have the goodwill, Nama, right? Uh, remember someone like Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has the goodwill for something like tea. Those are the sources. ළමයි මේක තියෙනවා වගේ tute වල. In my tute, it's definitely there. I'm pretty sure any teacher has included this in their tutes or even in your school notes. There's something called competitive advantage. Please have that in mind. It is not comparative. It is competitive. Different from comparative. Is that okay, Lamai? 2019 shape. Anything else? No, that's it. Okay. Yes, you can talk about sales promotions also, difference.